Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Ugh. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I'm just lazy. I don't wanna. Why do I have to? And FML. How y'all doing today? I'm lazy. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh, I didn't. Y'all are responsible for your own notifications. Just FYI. I wish I could notify everybody. But y'all need to turn on the notifications. Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to. Do I need to? And the FML? I don't know. Whatever works, it works. How y'all doing? I slept okay. Took a gummy. Yep. I was just ready to be done with the world. Nina, I feel it. The end and a new day starts. Y'all, on my members on YouTube, I sent that video yesterday to y'all. I sent that letter yesterday to y'all. Wisconsin Mike, that stresses me out. So it was supposed to get there last night for you. And it went up this morning and I was like, what the hell? So sorry about that. That was supposed to be that part of your nightly membership shenanigans. So I apologize. Hello for Jerusalem at the holy city. Y'all, God, there's so much to do today. Talk about, but we can't. Shit. So I'm sure as most people made it through the debate. Did everybody make it through the debate? Now, I'm not going to go into specifics. I don't want to do all that because everybody has their own opinions. But I made it through. I have never laughed so hard in my entire life. I laughed, especially the first half of it. I've never giggled so hard in my entire life. I texted one of my friends, and we do every time political shit's going on. I giggle, and I said, good thing I took a gummy. This shit is funny. Y'all who didn't watch it, y'all were missing the gummy. Because if you took a gummy, now, you would have thought it was funny. Yeah. But Drake, did you laugh as hard as I did though? So my son looked at me because he was laughing because I was laughing. And I just kept laughing because of the things that were said or not said, you know? And I just laughed. And Andrew's like, you know, it is pretty funny, but he's like, God, you're really laughing. I said, well, I took a gummy. I sure did. Oh, shit balls. So, yeah, I said no specifics. Oh, shit. Next time, y'all need to take a garden gummy. It made it so much better. I enjoyed that fucking show, that debate. I have never laughed so fucking. I mean, I already know, you know, who I am voting for. Let me tell you, I know some of your minds aren't changed, but I don't know who you're voting for. I don't give a shit. But shit, last night was proof I would have switched my vote. was laughing. I couldn't. Anyhow. And here's the thing. I didn't even want to get on TikTok. I did because I wanted to see. Giggle, giggle. Anyhow. You know if you know, bitches. You know if you know. So besides that nice theatrical moment for an hour and a half, I pretty much just went to bed, you know. I'm not okay. Elaine, don't you start with me today. I think it would be you that's not okay, harassing and bullying innocent women. Elaine. Half of a half. Lily, I've already surpassed you, girl. Shit. I'm 5. I'm 5 in. Yeah, first of all, Elaine, how did people like Elaine not see the ninnies? How did the ninnies not understand that when they write something so negative, it shows how miserable you are? Yeah. My 2 kitties are safe. Good. Because we worry about those kitties, especially women with kitties. Single. Well, and married women with kitties. Hola, Sam. I was just talking about my laughter last night at watching a new comedy brought to you by, you know. Oh, Elaine came back. She said, who is the real bully here? You. You. How can you not see that, girl? What a role model you are for your babies, your babies' babies, your babies' babies' babies, right? And your babies' 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 babies. Oh, Elaine, now she's saying I require so much attention. No, honey, you are, because I keep giving it to you, and you keep asking for it. How do you like me living rent-free in your head, girl? Woo! I love it. Anyhow, yeah, you want to know, what my, you want to know what my comedy show I watched? The debate. Yep, simple debate with a 5 MG, you know. Wacky Wednesday, you know, Christy, they're coming. Brady, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Girl, look at me. Who am I? Do I have titties? Do I have a vagina? Well, that's all you need to know. You know if you know. You fell outside again, Janet? Girl, we need you a walker. We need you a walker, Janet. You are not allowed to be on your 2 feet, girl, anymore. Anywho. Yeah. I just want you to, if you think you know, well, you know by looking at me. Anywho. Well, yes, Nicole, yes. In some people's minds, there is. I wish, just so you know, I wish we could go into detail about the things that were said. However, anybody noticed that one of the candidates does not look as orange anymore? Anybody notice the orange has gone down about 10 shades? 10 shades. He's going for a more professional, less orangey look, which is good. Thankfully, his fucking people finally got to him. A bit more muted. He lost the orange battle, finally. No, that girl, y'all, that was a spray tan. I was like, wow, I see less orange. I think his people were like, dude, we need to tone down the color. Less orange, more gray. Yeah. So, anyhow, the hair flip was gone. Yep. It wasn't such a big comb over. You're right. I noticed. I was like, well, Donald's coming up. He's coming up. Watch your dogs and cats. Oh, yeah. Don't get me started. Shit. What? What? What the fuck was that? What the? Anybody? What was that? That what? Kitty. Woof. Well, you'll do. What? Shit. You said it, I didn't. Yeah, you didn't see it. Brady. What? Who? Huh? Cat food young? Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. I can't. Brady, do you gum me? Take about 2 before you start. Yes, sir. Cat chow mein. Doggy chow mein. Anybody? What? Ah, shit. I texted my grass-fed this mess. Oh, shit. What was that? Can anybody give me the background? Don't. We're not going there. But that was probably the highlight. One of the highlights. There are many. But cat food young, dog chow fun, and then the blending of both is, yeah, quite interesting. Desperation, shit. Well, that was confusion. I had popcorn king size. Jesus, you child, Jade. Grasping. You can't make this shit up. So, anywho, I was glad that I had a gummy. Yeah. I know. Jade had all the yummies. I love caramel. I love Rolos. Who's eating the animals? Y'all, do you know who's eating them? You love poodles over noodles? Me too. I love a nice dog. Shit. I can't. Anywho, enough about the politics. If you haven't watched it, I suggest doing it. No one is eating it. The migrants. Yes, that's right. I couldn't understand if this was a new delicacy for us USAians, you know. How about the, oh God, Wendy, I shouldn't really delve into all the highlights of the night. But I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. Gave Vance's phone number out on the show last night. It was real. Anyhow. So, if you know, you know. If you don't and still are confused, well, Some people are, but I thought it was quite obvious. Anywho, so we all know who got whooped, but my girl's 9 months pregnant. We don't know what to do with the baby. Well, let me tell you what to do. No, I can't. Stop pulling me in. Stop pulling me in. Because then people get mad and then they tattle on me and go to Dan like I'm some errant toddler, you know? So, anywho, we all know. Hi, Deb. And those of you who know, maybe you just can't admit it, you know? Because what do you say? Really? Huh? Oh, the handshake. You know what I would have done? No, stop pulling me in. Y'all, how's the weather? How's the weather? You guys, I can't. You got to have a head scan. Leslie, not to make jokes, but I should have mine scanned too, and somebody else needs it. God, Dan just came on. Somebody alerted Dan. Don't take the bait, he said. Too late. I do. Have fun with the babies. Anywho. How about Taylor Swift? Shit, Kathy. Stop it. I have a new saying. FFO. Fucking fund out. Next topic. How's it today? Well, let me tell you about the old goat. Everybody keep... No, okay, stop it. I almost announced that. Dan's gonna come out and take it away from me. So about Taylor. Just kidding. It's fine. He woke up at 7. You know, she sang it best. The problem is me. Fuck. I blame y'all. Who told Dan? Good luck, Vicky. Win big. We behave on this channel. I'm speaking ambiguously, right? I'm speaking ambiguously. Nobody knows. Anywho, it's fine. The old goat tried to wake up at 7 a.m. Actually, 6:57. He was like, well, I'm ready for the day. Dan said, no, you're not. You got back to bed. And then he said, don't tell me what to do. I get up at this time. Then Dan said, no, Pop. No, Pop. No, Pop. It's sleepy time. Oh, it's 9/11. I hate talking about depressing shit. I like talking about comedy, fun, shit, fuck. Lala coming in hot. Who wants to see you run? Well, Lala, look at the numbers. Make a decent meal for Grandpa. Okay, now, because you said it, girl, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna slave all day to make him a decent meal. Girl, do you not know what I do every day? Kiss my right buttocks. Plans for the day. Liz, you always go to the casino. Plans for the day. Nothing. Whatever I choose to do. Whatever I choose to do. This week is kind of a lull. I wasted time. Jessica, shame on you. Shame on you. As a woman to another woman, don't be ugly. Anyhow, no, so I don't know. It is what it is. A day I will never forget either. God, I know, Liz. So, I'm glad, Leslie. Anywho, 9/11 sucks. I hate it. I will never forget. You always remember. And I just am trying to, always come in, just have fun. News is always there. Remembering is always there. Happy birthday to your baby, Richie. I was at the daycare center too. My show, I try just to have fun. Oh good, Rowdy. Always fun to get down, join the club. I try to forget, or escape. I shouldn't say forget because you can't forget. I try to escape when I'm here, right? My news is on in my house 24/7. It's fucking depressing. It's stressful and it's not fun. So when I come on here, once in a fucking blue moon, I enjoy having fun. I enjoy laughing. I enjoy, forgetting for a minute, for an hour or an hour and a half about the trauma, the desecration, the ugliness that we are surrounded by every fucking day. So, yeah. We had a lot of people who have had family members touched by it. So, anyhow, you're getting a king-size bed today? Do you not have one now? So, anyhow, I was a director of a daycare center at that point. And I remember I was home when it happened in our second house. Dan was up talking to his aunt, called his aunt or thing, as we watched. Fucking eerie, scary shit. Had to go to work. The uncertainty that surrounded that day, the hours after, horrible. More room for the dogs. Well, you should have inquired with me, Jazz. You should have inquired with me, because I'm going to tell you something. Hi, Lola. We have a cow king, right? And I don't know how big your dogs are, but I can tell you, my cow king is not big enough. Hopefully you went to the Eastern because it's wider. Bye, Sam. Have a good day. The Easterns are wider because my 84-pound German takes up a lot of space. Then you got a cat or two. You got Donnie sprawled out in a corner. You got Lila Blue in the middle. It's not enough room. So, not enough room. Not enough room. So what I'm thinking is, what you need to do is you need to get a king, put two twins on the sides of it, and then you be talking. Or get two kings together, just regular kings. Because, shit, if it takes up the whole room, everybody be sleeping better, who cares? My bed is not big enough. Not big enough. Had a cow king, and it looks so tiny. Yeah, because it's longer. We ain't tall. We ain't tall. We don't need length. We need girth. Girth, people. I'm here to promote girth. You have a 10-pound Chiweenie, yes. You get bit. Well, a funny, not funny, but a funny is kind of funny. Because when you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to get Ed back to bed, my dog too. My dog just lays wherever she wants. Yeah, sprawled out, like legs open, vulva on full display, hands out, like she owns the place. Yeah, Dan should sleep on the floor. One of them likes to sleep between the peck. Oh, you got one of those. The peck. I got a cat or two that does that. Girth rules. Power to the girth. Ricky, we're talking about beds. Get your head out of the gutter. Shit. People be taking this show nasty. We are upstanding citizens here. We don't fucking cuss. We don't fucking talk nasty. We have etiquette. Very demure. Very mindful here. And if you can't fucking obey the rules, you're out. So, speaking of peck, an animal. Although, well, no bad behavior. We're very mindful. Very cutesy here. Very fucking demure. I don't act like those fucking crazy bitches. No. I'm very calm. I'm very ladylike. Shit. Don't be exposing shit in here that we don't talk about. Anywho. Anywho, back to the peck. The true meaning of peck is pee-pee. So we have just completely changed the tune, the language to vag, right? So back to girth. Well, no, we can't. I was going to talk about Ed, Jade. No, I was going back to Ed. Girth is on the side. It's a side note right now. Shit. Fuck. Hold on. Let me clear the visual. So, no. Jade'd be nasty, because I was segueing into Ed, and she said, let's get back to girth. We ain't going. No. Fuck. Anywho, trying to get Ed back into bed last night, and I didn't see, but there was a kitty on the bed. My turn. There was a kitty on the bed. Fucking Bart, man. That little fucker is mean. You talk about biting. So, it's not funny, but it's funny. You have to find fucking humor. Trolls, get your notepads out. Ninnies, get your pens out. Because it's coming. It's coming right now. So Ed went to lay down in bed. And it was dark. And so, oh, Cat, I'm crushed. Oh, fuck. Cat used to follow me, y'all. Hold on, give it a minute. And now she's not going to because of my personality. Cat, adios. I don't care. I don't give 1 fuck, 2 fucks, 3 fucks, or 4 fucks. Ninnies suck. Anywho, so all of a sudden, Ed's like, whatever. And then he gets down, he grabs his arm, and he's like, ow! That cat bit me! And I was like, cat? And then I see Bart jump off the bed. I'm like, you little fucker. He's like, why did that cat bite me? And I was like, well, because you put your hand on him, but we didn't know he was there. It was just funny. It's not, Ed got bit by a pussy. Yeah. Anywho, not funny, but funny. Anywho, okay, back to girth. Book is coming. I haven't worked on it yet this week, but he had a long sleeve shirt on. Fucking Bart. Bart likes to sneak in his fucking room. Every night I see that little thing curled up. It was funny. You guys, again, do you like me crying or do you want me laughing? Now you saw me yesterday at my wit's end. Frustrated, mad, fuck, right? You gotta find the little things. Do you think I'm happy getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning? No, I'll answer it for you because nobody's talking. Nobody's answering me. So, no. Donald is the best. Bart's a little shit. JoJo's a pain in my ass. She likes to piss. Creams is a pisser too. Lila Blue is good. Hold on. I gotta help. Give me a minute. Good girl. Good girl.
All right, Pop. Oh, shit. Is there a hat?
That my car?
Bring me that hat right there. No, Pop.
Dan?
Yeah, here. Let me
That
get you a
my
hat.
car?
Pop. Here. All right, walk straight ahead, Pop. Straight ahead. Get you some steps here.
Okay.
Straight ahead. Get you before it heats up.
It's not gonna be bad today. Anywho. It's not my car, always. Shit. Anywho, so that was my little ha-ha. I don't have cats. Yeah, we know you have. We know about those 3 weird dogs. At least I do. Yeah, he does that. To the arcade, no. He wouldn't know what to do. He wouldn't like those things, you guys. He's not that type of person, you know? He never has been. And he would look at you like you're crazy. So, anywho. No. Good morning, Gigi. How are you? Some mornings he come out and he'll be like, oh, is that Danielle's car? Yes, Pop. Yes. Oh, and then some mornings, is that my car? No. You cheap ass. You would have never spent the amount of money I did on that car. First of all, he doesn't believe in automatics. Doesn't believe in leather because that costs money. Money. Sometimes I open it up when I'm feeling snarky and sassy. Now, does this look like something you would ever buy? Have you ever owned leather? Have you ever owned an automatic? No. Well then, this ain't your car. Absolutely. Except it sucks in the wintertime. Thursdays when I always think of you. So I will definitely be going to the casino tomorrow because I have a PT. But I'm just gonna go in, play my free play, and go out. Because it's not fun when I'm not drinking copious amounts of alcohol. You know? For me, casino is about drinking. I know. Gina, how dare they? You better talk to your boss about that shit. Did he? No, he didn't have power windows. Are you kidding me? Yes, Margie, me too, girl. Fuck. Power windows? Blasphemy me. Blasphemy. No gummy at the casino. Me neither. No, my seats. But to each their own. Yeah, well, but Charlene, it's a difference if you don't like leather because your ass sticks to it in the summer months, right? But he wouldn't buy leather because it was too expensive, right? He got bare vehicles, y'all. Stick shift. I told you about the last car he got was a Subaru Forester. Now, I'm gonna tell you, he was pissed, right? Because he wanted a stick shift, right? He wanted the bare minimum. Keep the prices lower, right? Bare minimum. They had to search the country for a stick shift. But there was a caveat. there was a caveat. You know what that was? Automatic windows. He bitched a fit because you can't really find Foresters with manual transmission. Bye, Leslie. Hi, Jackie. And he was pissed. He was pissed because it was like $600 or something extra for the automatic windows. But they were like, this is all you got in the whole country. So if you want it, it's yours. He ended up buying it. But he was pissed. Oh, Edward. There was a story that I had. It reminded me of Ed. Yeah, I have heated seats and a steering wheel. I remember he had an old Subi. He always loved Subis, right? But with the Honda Civics, no, nothing. Are you kidding me? Sometimes when I'm sassy with him because he's irritated the shit out of me all day. Oh no, hi David. You know, shit. Yes, he irritates me by the end of the day some days. Can you believe I said that out loud? Anywho, he'll be like, this is my house. You know, he'll argue with me. You don't own a house. And I'm like, I do. Bruh, I'm 50. This is my house. I've lived here for 18 years. And then he'll fight with me sometimes. And sometimes I'm like, I give him the price of the house that I bought it for. Would you ever spend this amount of money on a house? No. Well, then it ain't yours. I did. Yeah. And so sometimes you have to, you know, people get so mad. Oh my God. Just go along with him. Fuck no. You can't do that. Because he starts putting rules and regulations on everything. It's my fucking house. And when he knows it's my house in those honorary moments, guess what? He listens. He knows better. So no, you gotta let him know. How did my mom put up with it? She had a job. She had her own money. That's how she did it. She did it because she would never not have a job. That's how. You gotta remember, my mom and Ed's relationship was a fucking shit show from the beginning, right? Towards the end was probably the best time, right, of their lives because my mom had the house she dreamed of. And she had her babies surrounding her. My 3 babies, because Josh didn't have babies yet. Wasn't married yet. So it was just tolerable, you know? She was starting to make friends, enjoy herself going out, and not, you know, living under the control, or not even control, but just under the guises of, you know, the stress that she had for so many years. At that point, it just became easier. She became happier, and then she died. So, great. Hi, Laura. Bye, Laura. Yeah, what are you doing here? So I always have to say, and like this morning, he's like, is this your house? I said, that damn Skippy it is. He said, I thought so. So, you know, it's just it's complicated. Their life was complicated. And that's all I can say. Yeah. I know, Lana. I know. It's, you know, it's the ninnies that have no clue, you know, or they think they have all the answers, or think I'm doing it wrong. The thing is that I'm not perfect. Nobody is. And I admit my faults because I'm not ashamed of them, right? It is what it is. I'm truthful about being fucking frustrated. I'm truthful about having shit days. I'm truthful about being overwhelmed because that's life. And we are all doing that, right? We are all going through the same shit, just differently, you know? People get scared, I think, right? I think people worry when I tell the truth because it means that they are lying about how they're doing it, right? Because people aren't truthful about their truth, and it frustrates me the most. Because if you were a true caregiver, you would understand. And one that is realistic, one that knows that there's no perfect days, there's no easy days, it's all just a shit show. They would never say anything to you. Ever. Hi, Guax. Yes. You're eating some cat food young? Guaco? Cat food young? Or a little doggy lo mein? Anywho. The trees and plants are still there. The same fucking thing. You ever hug or just talk sweetly, interact with them? Connie, are you new here? Connie wants to know if I ever hug him or just talk sweetly and interact with him. Connie, I'm not gonna give you any more time. Totally get you on this. I was the caretaker and also the scapegoat. Yes, Cairo, yeah, that's what happens. Everybody's quick to compliment. Nope, they're not. That was a joke. Everybody's quick. Oh, hi, Chis. Everybody's quick to criticize. Everybody's quick to give you their opinions on everything and what you're doing wrong, but where are they in a time of need? It's the hardest job ever. This job of caregiving is the hardest job ever. What did I tell you yesterday? Aside from this job, what else was very difficult? It's just part of the process. It is. Because sometimes you can't help your fucking self, David, right? Sometimes you're just so fucking triggered. Like this morning, I was so triggered with him because he wanted at 4 a.m, 3:54 to be exact. He was confused, right? He wanted answers. Well, guess what? I was in no mood to give answers. Fuck. What a twat waffle I am. So, yeah, that's what I said. I am not, you killed a parrot. I am not in the mood to give you a fucking lowdown of life right now. I want to pee and go back to bed. And so we were in a little, debacle, and Dan's yelling from the room, just tell him again. And then it took me, you know how long it took me to go back to bed? Because I was pissed. Then your fucking fat ass should have gotten up with him. How about that for disrespect, you ninnies? No, it's some mornings it's not easy, right? It's not easy. And Bam, sorry, that's crazy. And then it took me like forever because I was so pissed off at his fat ass, Mr. Moobs, Mr. Denafloss. I took that picture for you all this morning. YouTube, you didn't get it yet. You'll get it tomorrow. But y'all didn't understand what I was talking about. There was 5 pieces of floss decorating my flowers, like tinsel on a Christmas tree. I'll get that. You will? Because it's been about 5 fucking days of it. So when are you going to clean it up? His friend got eaten. Yeah, so I said, Ed, we're not talking about it right now. You need to get into bed. We'll talk about it when you wake up in the morning. Well, I need to know now. Just go to bed, please. I need to go to bed. You're home. You're fine. You're safe. Well, I want to know. You're safe. God damn it. Get in bed. Ow. That cat just bit me. Oh, fuck. It didn't bite you. It just scratched you. Get in bed. Oh, shit. You're fine. I gotta look at it today. He went to bed and then he didn't wake up. I didn't video that. Are you kidding me? Barbie, you can't do things like that. I can't. I would never do that to him. Myself, I don't care because I tell you about it. But I don't, that shit I wouldn't do to him. Because he's very, very confused. But it's funny. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a little bit more embellished when I tell you guys. But it's literally word for word, right? Right, Karma. Don't get your ass up again. I'm sitting Bart back in. I'm not drinking wine anymore, Gina. I am oh, shut up. You did not get up 5 or 6 times with him. Kiss my left buttocks, you ninny. It's my husband. I now am doing the garden gummy. The garden gummy, 6 at least. Yeah, you got up to feed your fucking face, not your dad. Let's go count the cups you left me. Along with the gosh darn fucking floss all over my flowers. See what I mean? He's a ninny. He is the leader of the ninnies. Jake Dar, I got something. I picked something up at the store for you today. Let me show you. Here it is. I got it on special. I did. The floss flowers on Mrs. D South NorCal 3 this morning. Go look. You think I'm lying yesterday when I told y'all about the fucking floss, the tinsel on my fucking flowers. So this morning, I left it there, right? He always says, just leave it there, I'll clean it up. So I left it there for several days. Do you think he cleaned it? No, he just added more to it. We ain't decorating the flowers. And I showed you where the garbage can was in relation to the fucking tinsel flower tree. And then there was one that was hooked. Did you see? There was one that he flicks, right? And it was kind of attached to my fucking mirror. My mirror. So eventually, if I had left that there this morning, I cleaned that shit up after the video. If I had left it, it would probably eventually started decorating my fucking mirror, because you know what happens to floss after it dries from your mouth? It dries. It hardens and it stays in the exact form that you throw in it. So, people said, there's this one guy that comes in all the time, right? One guy always says, good setup. Good setup. I swear to goodness gracious, there is no possible way you could set this up, right? You could set this up. This is literally Dan, y'all. It's Dan. Jake Tar is pushing it. It's Dan. You think I enjoy cleaning up fucking tobacco pouches? The next, he's gonna get his ass chewed with the tobacco pouches that are everywhere, thrown random places. If I see it on a wall, I'm shoving them up his ass. Yeah, shoving them up his ass. It's mouth. His fucking germs are all over that shit. I don't think you guys understand. You can't make this shit up. This is complete blasphemy. Complete inconsideration for the woman he has betrothed. Let's not even talk about what he doesn't rinse in the fucking sink. Now, I gave you guys a free pass today. I wiped the sink down before I showed you the floss. How many times does one have to say, hun, just take it from your fucking fingers? But there's a little fucking kickstand, a pedal pusher thingy on the garbage can. Push it with your fucking foot, get some steps in, open it up, drop the floss, remove foot. Very simple. Very simple. I have also, I actually, by the way, moved the flipper flopper trash can from the little bathroom alcove, the toilet, because he wasn't using it to put his snotty rags in, right? So I moved it just to make it easier for him to at least put the fucking dental floss in. Still doesn't know. I don't even know if he knows there's a garbage can in the room. Yeah. It's not like he has to push it with his finger. He doesn't have to bend down. Nope. And the tobacco pouches are next. Y'all, I find them all over my fucking house. What the hell are you kidding me? Flicks them. He sits, we have no reception in my room, right? So I tell you, I sometimes put cups there, right? I put cups. Just put the fucking things in the cupper. Just the cup, it's fine. Just, if you're doing this, you can do it into the fucking cup. It's like your husband's clothes with the hamper, you know? They get the clothes around the hamper, just not in it, you know? No, they're all over my fucking hard. And the fucking things hardens. They're hardened because they're wet. They're goopy, they're slimy. Some of them are brown from tobacco, caffeine. Fuck. So then sometimes when his nephew calls, or anybody else, he's sit in the family room, right? Family room. Yeah, family room. And when I go dust, because dog hair's everywhere every day, if I can find those pouches just thrown into my fucking decorations and shit. Oh, Danny, I wish, honey. This has been 27 years. Let's not talk about when he used to chew tobacco. You know, the brown shit, the cups, the spit cup, the spit cups. Oh, all over the fucking house. All the, Fuck. I'm gonna start collecting them. You're right, Brady. Start collecting that shit. Ignore what? No, I can't do it. Ugh. You never pick your plate off the table? Are you just being a douche? Pick the fucking plate off the table. Your woman cooked you a meal. You fucking clean the kitchen. It's what should be done. We still love them. Yeah. How? Nobody wipes my ass. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Who is this guy? I've never seen this guy before. Looks like Dan, but it's not. A little thinner. I don't know. Yeah, why? I threw the plate at Doug's head. I'm gonna start flinging his tobacco when they're wet at his face. I'm just gonna be like, take that, motherfucker. Yeah. It's just cluelessness. Cluelessness. Nobody rubs my back. Nobody fits my titties into my bra, right? Nobody adjusts my vagina for me. Nobody wipes my ass. I wipe everybody's fucking asses, and I readjust everybody in this house. I'm going to put them in his pillowcase. And so when he lays on them, they're hard when they dry. But then I have more to clean. See how it's a double-edged sword? But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start using it. I'm going to kit them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep them. I'm going to put them in a cup. And I'm going to put some water in it so they stay moist. And every time he pisses me off, remember the Tik Tok thing with the cheese on the baby's head? Or, you know, you throw the cheese. I'm just going to start aiming like spitballs. Pew! 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 I'm going to start doing that. What the fuck was that for? Blame another fucking tobacco thing out. Just on principle, motherfucker.
I would. And then put them in his socks. Oh, fuck. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip holes in all of his underpants so his testicles fall out. Just on principle, so they irritate him, because he won't say anything about the holy testicles hanging, you know. And then I'm going to let him be miserable, thinking, well, Danielle, what is wrong with what's hanging, honey? What you got? Well, I got a hole in my pants, huh? What? I wonder what happened. And then I'm going to spit him out his testicles that are dangling out at night when he sits there and eats his fucking cereal as I'm trying to sleep. Nothing like crunching when you're trying to sleep. Wakes me up like a motherfucker. Holy testicles. Poo poo! Ow! It's time for some prank wars. I'm ready. Hi, Leah. Oh my God. I just can't. It's like, I just would never. It's like me leaving. I got the eating a whole bag of chips guy. Ugh. And then when you go in, there's nothing in there. I'm going to start flinging my tampons. Oh, some of you are going to be like, oh my God, that's crossing the line. I'm just going to start. Just going to start. Women, you ever think about that? Using your tampons as weapons to train your husband. You know, Mortal Kombat. It's time for some Mortal Kombat. Now, if you have been, if you have been in a relationship, I leave my blood in the toilet already to piss him off. But if you have been in a relationship as long as I have, nothing has worked, but maybe a bloody tampon to the face might do him some good. Or he's eating and accidentally plopping in his food. My bad. Bro, I'm sorry. I don't know how what happened? How did what? No. Because of the snoring. Maybe he'll learn at that point. Maybe. You better duck, run, or cover. Whoop-hoo! Rub his underwear in fiberglass. Oh, I have some. Dan just said, well, fine then. I'm going to shit on the bed. Well, I'll take your shit. I'll pick it up and I'll shove it in your face. How about that? With no gloves on. You want to play? It's on. I have no shame in my game. I will pick it up. I will scoop it and I will start fucking shoving it. And then I'll make you eat it. Little fucker. Oh, that gets him, right? Oh, the tampon, you do that and it's over. Well, maybe that's the last resort, buddy. I found glass in his mashed potatoes. He took it to work yesterday. Oh, you again. Honey, are you trying to kill me? The beads, shove it up his ass. Anita, girl, I don't have strength. I have anger. Just kidding. Y'all think this is strength? Nope. It's anger, frustration, years of tormentation. I was been tormented. I've been hung out to dry. I've been put in a corner. This is what gets you living and still trudging on. That's what happens. I don't know. Y'all feel it? Oh, a toothbrush. Ooh, the toothbrush cleaning. Huh. How about a little rectum cleaning with that? How was that new head you had on your toothbrush, honey? Did it have it was supposed to have some sort of flavor. Got it on the Amazon. Did you notice anything? How did it smell? Fresh? Minty? Or shitty? Y'all keep them coming. Great ideas. Great ideas. And do a video. Oh, Chanel, my nails are so bad. He's like, I got my pen out, girl. This one keeps popping off. I have to keep gluing it back on. Look how miserable these are. I had to file them down because Hannah wanted me to wait, of course, because she wants Mama to take her to the nail place. She's coming in tomorrow night. So this one keeps lifting. Look at all that glue. I do freak out. Did you not see me crying yesterday? That was kind of like overdose of everything. Sometimes I get overdosed of everything. So no, I did a little bit of, oh shit. What am I doing? I do a little bit of I'm sitting here acting like I got nothing to do. You all distract me. Anyhow. Yeah. Oh. So, anywho, my husband used to leave his whiskers in the sink early. You know, I tried to train him. I just can't. So now I got to think about the things that might help more to get him to, yeah. You poked it so you weren't scared of it. I poked what? I poke many things. I do. Just to try it out once or twice. My ex being ugly, so I just spit him his mashed potatoes and served it with a smile. Yeah, make him a sandwich with his floss and his nicotine pouches in it. Sure will. That sounds like guys giving me idea. Honey, I'll make your food. You just sit back and you relax. No, it was supposed to be a members live last night, but it didn't work for me. I wanted to watch the debate, and I just had a shit day, and so I just needed to unwind. And what I was thinking about in the middle of the night is I was thinking what I might start doing, just in case, sometimes Tuesdays and Thursdays, Jen, it's automatic, so it goes up the whole time. It just goes up. Like right now it's on 10. Yeah, the machine's supposed to help with circulation. Because sometimes Tuesdays and Thursdays, you guys, I'm starting to get so burnt out. So, you know, sometimes I'm missing them and I don't want to gyp you guys of any sort of member lives. And some weeks I'm great and sometimes I'm not, you know. So I was thinking about maybe starting or doing like a quick one with you guys before the live, the joint live or something, you know, of maybe starting like on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday and doing like a, you know, a beginning one, like an hour before or something like that. And just chatting with you guys before privately and then ending it because I can't switch it to regular mode. So I thought about doing that. So I'm still tinkering because, you know, sometimes it's really refreshing for me. Especially, some of you don't care, but I know some of you really enjoy the member lives. But sometimes I'm just so mentally exhausted, you know, especially when I do, you know, a morning live. And sometimes by the evening time, I just don't want to talk. You know, I just sometimes need just to have, you know, time. So I'm going to think about how I can readjust just to protect that, just in case I want Tuesdays or Thursdays off. So I'm thinking, that's the shit that I think about in the middle of the night. Oh, let me think about, you know, how to do it for you guys, for the members. It's members only on YouTube, but I'm thinking I might do, like, as I'm prepping dinner, before the live, before I get edited, which is a really difficult time sometimes because it's the sundowning 4 to 5, 3:30 to 4, something like that. So I'm thinking about maybe doing something like that. So maybe I was thinking about not every day, but some days, you know, I might change it up a little bit. Melissa, I love it. I sell this one on my TikTok shop. So I have a TikTok shop, and this is what I do. People tell me what they want me to get. I try it out and let you know my personal opinion on them. So vibration plate was something that was really interesting, right, when it first came out. Thanks, Uncle Jimmy. And so what I did is, so I started a segment of TikTok shop because I wasn't going to do it. I don't know, it just sometimes leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But so many of my followers were like, I would love, because you give such honest reviews, let us know what you think. So another segment, I call it another segment of You Asked and I Got It, right? So most of the things I can get for free samples, as long as I do a video or two or whatever, and then I get a small commission off of, like the vibration plate. I think I got less than $10, right? It doesn't make me feel itchy anymore because I've been doing it for 2 months straight. Yeah. So, so the next thing I have is that a couple of you, I just did that, the mask. I posted that yesterday with the alien mask thing, whatever it is, the crackable mask, which I kind of liked the way my skin felt after that. So not bad. It's just the smell. I'm such a smell person that I just blah, 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 blah. But I'll do it again, I think. I'll do it again. This one, you guys, they have coupons. So if you go on my TikTok shop and purchase it in my shop and give me a little bit of money, whatever, or don't, I don't care. But they give you coupons. So some people have gotten, for 96, with the coupon. Cindy, I think you can just go in. You can go into the search and you can write in Danielle Salinger TikTok shop. And I think that's what people have told me. Hi, Janet. Goodbye, Janet. Have a good day. Stay on your feet. I ordered a couple clothing things, right? I've ordered some clothes that I thought were cute just to prevail and see if you guys like them. I got some, I'm getting some, yes, Lindsay, I'm telling you, my pelvic floor is so tight. It's weird, right? It's so weird that I don't, I've had to pee halfway through my run. Normally I'd be pissing in my pants and I still have to pee and I'm on here. So just so you know. The most that I've noticed is it does help with my bladder. Everything else, questionable. But what you'd have to realize is that I also exercise, right, every day. So those of you who maybe don't exercise regularly and you stand on this thing, you might see more benefits of doing it than me because I don't know, do I think my legs are a little different? Yes. I do think the shape of my legs have gotten a little bit more different. So I do believe it is doing something. But I ordered that vacuum. There was a couple, Jen, the only way to lose weight is stop eating. Not really. But it's what makes us heavy is the things we put in our mouths, honestly. So don't look at it as losing weight. Look at it as toning, right? Getting your core tone, your pelvic floor muscles, helping with circulation, lymphatic drainage. There's so many benefits of it that you might feel better, right? You might feel better. It might, right, push you and make you feel like you want to exercise more, right? Oh, I bet, Beth, that's probably so hard is that switching of, I do this after my cryo, which I haven't done. I had to cancel the appointment last week with the raccoon's itch. I do it. I've done it for 5 minutes after my cryo, and that's when I started really loving it. And then people said, can you buy the Morocco plate and let us know how you feel about it? And I said, sure, because I loved it. So I knew I had it in my cart to buy. But then I literally was stressing out because, I had such a negative feeling towards creators pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. But, a lot of you said, Danielle, just do it for us because I want to try these things, but I'm afraid to purchase. And we've all been there where we purchase things and we don't like those things. Everything so far that I have posted, I bought a couple things on my own because I didn't want to force to have to do a video. And I don't like, so they're not on my shop. I'm going to do some Hey Dudes. Hey Dudes is also now working with the TikTok shop. So there's these mule type things that I'm like, hey, let me try these. I'm not a big hey dude person anyway, but these mules look badass. So I also put a request in for the, what are those, barrel jeans? They look so cute, y'all. The barrel jeans. So I have those coming. I have a cardigan coming that says love and peace on the back, and it's really bright letters. I thought it was the cutest thing. It hangs really long. So that's coming. I have one of the famous TikTok colorful sweatshirts that are also coming because everybody is buying them, and questioning what it is, right? And I'm getting that vacuum, right? I'm getting that vacuum that everybody's like, can you try the vacuum? And I think I'm going to try another one too, because I'm curious. There's two. Levoit, as the air purifiers that I also buy, and I bought those before. I even did TikTok shop. Yeah, and they're barrel jeans. So I'm trying those. I have them, they're being sent. I also have, Levoit just came out. I was dealing with this other company that is very popular with the vacuum that's being all over TikTok. And so somebody said, can you try this brand? And I said, sure. And it's been a pain in the ass to get it. And then Levoit sent me did you see the air broom? No. Do I need to try that? Shit, send me a link. So I just finally got him, he finally just did the thing and said, okay, it's sending to you, blah, blah, blah. Because they want to do, sometimes they want you to do more videos, like the cat litter box wants me to do another video. It starts with an H, LB. Starts with an H. Well, it's coming, so just wait, it's pink. But Levoit, I just got a fan from them because I love a good fan. And so I'll be doing the fan video either tomorrow or the next day. This fan is fucking amazing. Now, some of you do the Dyson shit. Oh my God, I'm really in love with Levoit. My point is that not only do they do the air purifiers, I love this fan. It's badass, better than the one I got from Costco. And you're doing a fucking vacuum. So now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed because I got this other fucking vacuum coming. I would have much rather done the Levoit one because I love the brand. And if I can continue working with the brand, that's good for me too. But holy moly, guacamole. So what I may do, and Eureka had one too. So I put in a request for Eureka. So I may do the Levoit vacuum and test all three for you to give you, because they're all different price points. They're all different price points. So I might just still request and then tell you which ones you want, right? So hang tight. So I think that's what's on the agenda. Casey, the thing that I was just standing on, it's for lymphatic drainage. It's to help your core, strengthen up your core. It's to help, mostly what it's done for me is it's improved my pelvic floor. I was leaking. And Lana, here's why I'm doing the vacuums, because I'm always struggling to find a good vacuum because of the amount of dog hair. Now I bought a Shark, right? It's not working very well. It's a cordless. It's not working very well. It's pissing me off. So, I'm very picky with my vacuums. I return them. And the Shark's going to go. So I may get a couple of those different vacuums. Me too, Lana. That's why I always buy them at Costco. Yeah, vacuums. So I am going to let you know. I'm going to request the Levoit one. The other one's coming, and we'll see if Eureka does. But I'm going to give you a total comparison of those two. So yeah, my pelvic floor has amazingly, yeah, I have that sweatshirt, the one with yes. And I returned my Dyson cordless because it was scratching my fucking floors. It's scratching. I couldn't figure out where all these scratches were coming from. It was scratching my floors. So I returned that and I got the Shark and I hate it. It doesn't pick up the hair. And it has a light on it. And so like, yeah, my new floors. Yeah, scratched because my Dyson was, and then I had the cordless because I wanted cordless. So yeah, there's a couple things that are coming. So if you like fans, if you're a fan person, you are going to want to see this Levoit. Man, it is the best, right? So I will tell you, oh, the Miele, my friend uses that vacuum too. So if you are a hot woman, like how I said that, just wait. The fan. And the fan. And you can keep it tall. You can keep it small. That's okay. It's important to be with your boys. It's a programmable. It speeds, man. I have to really brace my core when I turn that on to 9. You know, it really moves me. It gets me so titillating with coolness that I'm like, I turned it on. I was like, holy hell. And it's small, right? Hi, Gracie. The head of it. The head of it is really small. For such a little sucker, it's got some punch. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's not cheap. So if you really love a good fan, this may be your calling. Little head, tall or small, with a punch. With a punch. Yeah. I always like small things with a punch. What vacuums? Hold on. I don't have my vacuums yet. I forgot the brand. It starts with an H. It's all over the Tik Tok. Am I feeling better on the garden? I love the garden. I love the garden. I love the garden. Let me tell you, I love the garden. So many, Drake, so many. Get your head out of the gutter. You like the punch? My hubby said if I want to juggle, sit on the washer. Crazy days. If you know, you know. But I was really talking about a fan. Really talking about a fan.
I'm pissed off about the garden. This is you. For years, I've been telling you to get out of the bottle and into the garden. Nothing. Nope. Don't want to do it. Don't do it. She one day with Rocky. Oh, I think you should try this.
It's not one day with
and
Rocky.
And then boom.
She
does it. She doesn't listen to me for years, and now she loves it. I love the garden. I've been telling her about the garden forever. Won't listen to me ever, but...
Yes, Sherry, the Homika vacuum. Yes, that's it. I told you not to tell Dan.
Go green. I was listening. What the hell are you talking about?
I wasn't ready, and that's the thing. It takes me a while to adjust, and everybody for 2 years has been telling me to garden.
Yeah, but I'm your husband. I've been telling you to do it for 2 years, and you say I'm...
Yeah, but you are telling me to do it for your own...
For your own health.
No, you were telling me to do it for your own...
Out of that bottle.
You...
And into the garden.
Yeah, get out of your fucking sugar.
I'm working on that.
You are?
Yeah. Someone said I was losing weight. Jake, I think.
Yeah, Jake's kissing your ass.
What?
He likes asses.
Well, he's correct. I am losing weight.
No.
Yes.
Your addiction to sugar is far worse than my addiction to the bottle
I'm sure.
was.
That's deflect and moving on to my sugar. From
Have you not noticed? My bottle has weight. I must be so addicted. You can't even.
That's why I'm out here. I'm saying
you can't handle the truth that your addiction. It's like a heroin to you. I could easily forget the bottle.
I've been telling you that for years.
But you are so much different because your sugar is so addictive. You can't let it go. King size Kit Kat for 2 nights in a row. What else did you eat?
I didn't eat both of them. I ate one of them each night.
Yeah, still king size. Nobody wants.
They were king sizes. Yeah. 2 for $4. 2 for $4 at the gas station. You can't buy 1 for $3 when you can get 2 for $4. So I just split them up. 1 the night before last, 1 last night. And they're pretty damn good. They're these Kit Kats with they're donut flavored Kit Kats. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're a lot better than the original Kit Kats.
2 for 1. It's this thing all the time.
2 for 1.
Well, sugar does alter your brain, and he's addicted. There's no way he can go one night without sugar. Not.
It's amazing. I came out here to talk about the garden, and we just shimmied right into my.
Because you
sugar addiction.
attacked me, is what
No,
you
I
did.
came out to say you should have listened to me 2 years
No,
ago.
you
'Cause now when you said, I came out after you said, I love it. Because you never loved it when I said to do it, and then when someone else said it, now you love it.
No, it's not
I'm just
about
telling you,
somebody
I was
else.
telling you that for 2 years ago. If you just listen to me more, if you just listen to me.
Get the fuck out.
All right.
He attacked you when he said you should drop the bottle, right? For your health. He attacked.
I didn't attack at all. I just said it's funny how we're talking about me. It's not an attack. What happened? What was that?
Yeah, Dan. Men. You can take him. He couldn't keep up with my exercise. No, I know, Julie, and that's no, you didn't get muted. And that's the problem, right? Is that I can't buy cookies or anything for Ed, right? Because if I bring him into the house, he eats all of the dessert, right? So I don't buy it. So grandpa, I have to give him granola bars and, stuff like that unless I hide something. I do hide it, but he'll look for it, because if he sees grandpa, this is the problem with my husband. When it's later in the evening time and he sees that grandpa had something, then he knows that there's something in the house. So then he ravages through the whole house until he finds it. TikTok sucks. So it's ridiculous because I can't. It's just I'm not a cookie person, unless it's like a crumble cookie or a loaded cookie, right? Bye, Mindy. But I like Oreos and all that stuff. It's horrible. No, I do. And he searches for it. He eats out of, boredom. No, something else. I know. I need to get eating a salad bowl of cereal late at night. Yeah, but it's nonstop. Yeah, no, he doesn't stop, especially once he knows it's there, I wish I could. In the bottom of the garage. No, so I've done everything, but it just drives me nuts. And I'm like, man, will you have some control? Yeah. And I think it's habitual, honestly, I really think it's habitual because, like even with me transitioning, right? From, even me transitioning from the garden, right? Or from wine to the garden. This is so something I look forward to. I love a stem glass, right? I love a stemmed glass. And so it's really bothering me, right? Because but a cookie salad. But what and I love the taste of alcohol, right? For me, I love alcohol. And so I'm not going to not have it because I do enjoy it. A food lockbox. Oh, Eric, that's badass. I need to get one. Just that sparkly. I do, Casey. I do both. So what I do now is I'll have one glass of something, right? My neighbor gave me some some margarita from Costco, the premix, which is really good. So I've been having a glass of that, a margarita. And then I'll put water, the rest of water in my glass because I like, holding. I love a stem glass. There's something about that. So I do believe that there is something about habitualness of doing it, all the time. So I think a lot of his waking up, it's like, oh, I'm up, right? I'll go, eat something. Grapefruit drink. Oh. I'm not a big grapefruit person though. I like eating it with sugar on it, but not. So I don't know. We'll see. Rum and Pepsi. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. But I've noticed a difference too. Like I just feel better. Ultimately I do feel better. My body, it's interesting that I still, like I said, I do feel better. I feel different. So I'm assuming, because I've cut back a lot, right, in that. So it's a great, my median, my vibe right now is perfect. It's working for me to where I'm a little bit, a little. So that's what I was trying to find. It's just something just to settle me. Because by the end of the day, y'all, I mean, you guys see Dan, right? You see how he pops in and out all the time. His energy is that high all the time. So it's just that he's either happy and he's crazy or he's pissed off. He's pacing. You see how he goes in and out of cabinets and how he goes in and out of refrigerators and shuts it and then goes back and then does this. And his energy is always like that all day long. And I always tell you, I absorb everything, right? When he's mad, like if I have patience with his dad and he's not having patience with his dad, then what happens, right? I'm starting to get impatient because of all the chaos and him being mad. And then it's harder for me to be nicer because now I'm just irritated, right? So by 3 to 4, I am at my wit's end. Yes, he's ADHD. By 3 or 4, I'm like, okay, like I can't cope right now. So yeah, cause it's not just Ed, right? It's in addition to everything else that it's really difficult. And people who don't have or live, Matt, it's automatic. I just don't change it because I don't feel like changing it every day. So that's why. If it's repetitive, it is repetitive because I leave it there because it is what it is. And I'm too lazy to change it every day. How about that? So it is very difficult for me for more reasons than one. And then when you have the repetition, right, of Ed, by 3 and 4, I'm like, don't talk to me. And then Dan comes in, and I'm like, get away. I've had enough of you today. Because he's just always high on energy. When he leaves, like lately he's been going a little bit more and being gone a little bit more. It's just, I'm calmer. Ed's calmer. He still may annoy me, but we're still calmer. Much calmer. Does he take naps? Not naps, right? Like he'll doze. Like yesterday, he pretty much dozed all day, right? Like, yeah, IV. Sometimes I feel like I need it. Yes, it's very high energy and it drives me nuts because it sinks into, I'm like a sponge. So, smoking, no. So yeah, it's hard because when you're an empath and you're in this house and you're trying to get things accomplished and you've got Dan and he's always loud. He's always on the phone. He's always just talk. Sometimes I'm just like, I need to turn everything down so I can hear myself think, and Ed's TV's like to 5,000 decibels and, and then the repetition and then I just can't think. I can't see. I can't do, I know, shit, y'all keep distracting me. It's so nice. A clairvoyant and empath. I understand you. Oh, clairvoyant. Yeah. So it's really hard for me. My daughter is 8 months pregnant. I told her I was busy with you. Yes. And the nap times is nice. Like this time of day for us is the easiest with Ed. For the most part, right? Because he eats breakfast, He drinks his coffee. He sits at the table. He watches the news. Occasionally, we'll get him and we'll move him to the couch. He'll doze here and there. You know, yesterday his lunch was ready by 12:30. He was dozing. So finally at 1-ish, I woke him up because it just, you know, I want him to get up. And so I woke him up and sat him down for lunch. And he dozed one other time. It must have been around the time that Andrew came home from school because Andrew was like, oh God, I thought Grandpa was dead. He came into me and he was like grasping his heart and he was like, I thought he was dead. I thought he was really dead. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, the way he was just slumped, you know, from behind when he walked in. And I said, oh no, he does that. He goes, I literally ran over to him and then I realized he was breathing. Scared me. I said, it happens to me like every other day. Every other day I have to go around and like, he's like, fuck. Oh, shit. I said, you should see him at night. I started laughing at him because he just came in and he was like, fuck. And I was like, what's the matter? I thought I found Grandpa dead. Fuck. What? He's like, he's not. Don't worry. I mean, and I just giggled at him. Yes, I check all the time to see if Ed's breathing because it is very scary, you know, because he's, you know, when you walk in, right, that garage door is like our front door. And you see directly straight to the couch and you see his head. And what gets me now, it's not necessarily the head that goes this way, but sometimes it's this. And so I'm like, and I know this is really bad, but I feel like one day that's the way he's going to go. I think that's the way it's going to go. And we're going to think that everything's fine. And then it's going to be just because, no, sometimes I get when you come around, you can hear him, you know, you could see his chest breathing. Like at night, it looks a little weirder because he's like, just literally. So like Dan has like, okay, he's breathing. That's scary. It is scary. Dan and I have multiple times been scared. We'll come in like, what's happened? I just thought Dad was dead. Just the way he slumps. But I just have this feeling that that's the way he's going to go. And I hope so. I hope so because I would much rather him go while he's sleeping. Yeah. And because you're so used to, well, for Ed, you know, you're so used to seeing him, you know, in a certain position when he's sleeping. And so I just, God, if I met Ed, do you think, no, he wouldn't give hugs. His breath. Okay. So, one of the first videos I did, right? Hannah and I were whispering in the back because I don't think it matters how old you are. And I mean, with the best, like, respect ever. But as we get older, Dan's been making him gargle with Listerine lately. And I'm giggling because you hear Grandpa, you hear him go, okay, Dad, don't swallow it. You know, and, oh, I'm sorry, Renee. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. And you know, who knows, you know, at this point, we're not going to put him through x-rays and, you know, you just don't fix his teeth. You know, why? If he's got cavities, you know, we took him to the dentist and they're like, everything looks fine. But, you know, I'm like, what do you do? What do people do with their, you know, what do you do? You know, and my ladies in the dentist office were like, you just let them be, you know, unless he's got pain, then you pull it we deal with it that way, but you don't. You just bring him in. Let's bring him in every 4 months. We'll clean his teeth and try to keep it as good as possible. But, he wouldn't do the coconut oil. I mean, Dan's been doing the Listerine. It's maybe his gut too. I don't know. Like, is it gingivitis? I mean, his gums look healthy. The dentist office said it, you know, yeah, it's just not, no, but it's not pleasant. And one of the first videos, and I was surprised that everything just smells like his body odor smells like my room smells, right? It smells like Ed. And I think it's just the sloughing. Somebody said that at the beginning. It's oh, gargle smudges. I'm doing the coconut oil. Yeah, I've been doing the coconut oil with my teeth. But I think it's just old, and not to be disrespectful or anything like that. At his age, is the most surgeries needed? Abso-fucking-lutely, Michael. Abso-fucking-lutely. Because if he's going to live another 5 years or 10 years, the Mohs surgery can kill him before that. Yeah. I use scented lotion. It doesn't. I mean, I'm telling you. Toothbrush and water pick. I dilute with Listerine. That's a good idea. But I don't know if he would. Yeah, it's just a thing. I don't know, you guys. I just is the first person, but there is an odor. There's an odor to the room too. And it, yeah. Yeah. The thing with the Mohs surgery is that, as a caregiver, you have one of the most difficult jobs, right? You have to decide, how to best care and to treat. And it's so difficult because you want to make the best decision at the age that they're at, right? So we know with the teeth, we're just going to go with that. I do Lysol spray. And so we know we have already set our boundaries with that. If he has toothaches or whatever, we'll pull him. It's fine. We're not going to put him through, any sort of fillings. And I mean, what the fuck? So, as far as the Mohs surgery, that's cancer. It could turn into cancer, and especially this last one he has was so close to his eye that it was like the doctor, and he always also checks with his his brother, right? And said, what do you think? Do we really need to do this, right? For Dad? And Dave says, absolutely, absolutely. Because what could you imagine? Like, oh, well, why did Ed die? Old age? No, his cancer on his face that we didn't treat because we thought, it would be fine. That's the thing is you just don't know, right? It's hard. You don't know. The good thing that we do know is he recovers well, right? And that he handles it like a champ. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's it. Falls constantly. I'm always running up and downstairs every time. Oh. That's hard, Gracie. It doesn't make me wacky. Mm-mm. Am I careful in the sun? I always wear a hat when I'm in the sun. I mean, I had to wash all the ceiling fans because the smell left. Oh, because the smell? Andrew has a smell too. You're right. Between, the hormonal teenager, my girls never had a smell, but with boys, I think they do too. Yeah, I think the boys are stinky. Andrew has a smell in his room too. Maybe between his feet and his body odor, but he showers like all the time. So I don't know. Yeah, it's the BO. I think it's more Andrew. He's just stinky. Yeah, I go in there. Yeah, I have 3 kids. I have three, two daughters and a son. Yeah. Yeah, they just do. I mean, young boys stink. Boys stink. Biopsy is always negative for cancer. They're precancerous, right? Yeah, they're precancerous. So they could be a basal cell. Yeah, those stunk so bad. So here she was putting tampons and not taking them. She was putting them in, the tampons? Ugh. Yeah, the sun. Even Dan. My car stinks like Dan. Yeah, I think boys just stink. Um, um, it's not like a bad odor, but like if I was blind, like if I had a blindfold on, right? And you gave me Grandpa's smell, Dan's smell, and Andrew's smell, I could probably tell you whose belongs to whose, right? They all have an odor, just like we all probably do, right? We have a smell. Everybody has a smell. You walk into houses and those houses have, if you bring their clothes, they all have a smell. So everybody has their distinct smell. I don't know what I smell like because it's me, but everybody has a distinct So another reason why I'm a lesbian. Boys stink. They just have a stink. I even noticed my own smell when I started puberty. Well, and the body chemistries, they're just the pheromones, maybe. Your testosterone makes it more prevalent. But every man has an odor. And it's not always bad. I'm not meaning like it's a bad smell. It's just their smell. It's just their smell. Their smell. He just has a smell. But I mean, Kayla, there's some sneaky lesbians, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure there's experiences you have had where there's stinky lesbians. We have our smell too. I think women have a smell. Everybody has a fucking smell. Yeah, I don't know about the oils. Some cologne. Right. Well, and that's the... No, I stay away. No stinky smells. As a former ICU nurse for many years, I found that even bathing patients and washing their hair many times, you can never get rid of that odor. No. And same with Ed. Like, I have a Bath and Body soap that I use for, like, his pits. I make him use it in the nether regions, you know. And then I do like baby shampoo for his hair and his face and all that stuff. And it's so funny. Like, he smells so good 10 minutes after the shower. It changes. 10 minutes after the shower, it changes back to what it smelled like. Oh, the white colored one is the best. It lasts all day. I don't know if you've had it. No, Caregiver. I don't know. Yeah, it's old. It just, you know, remember how you used to go in your grandparents' house and it used to smell like mothballs? Probably because it was mothballs, but still, you know? Drake, you sniff a butt? Well, I would sniff a butt before, you know, anything funny starts happening, just to make sure everything's clean. I do love Dove. I do love Dove. You know, it was funny you say that because I think when we were at the house, that Tahoe house, Truckee house, they had Dove body soap, and it was different. It wasn't the white one, but it was a prettier. It was another smell, and I was like, God, it smells so good, and it just smelled up the whole house. The mothball. Oh. I've done dialed soap with him. Doesn't work. Trust me, I've tried everything. Somebody also used to say persimmon soap. I ordered that on Amazon. No, didn't help. Changed his diet. His diet's pretty good. I'm not going to change it because he eats pretty badass. Yeah. I might order some Dove, actually, speaking of, because it smells so good. Right now I have that Rain Bath by Neutrogena, and I love that. The Rain Bath. Oh, it smells so good. I found the white one is best last. Okay, I'll try it. But it does. You're right. Dove is really good. I knew what you meant. New packet made for healthcare workers, like chapstick with different scents you put near your nostrils to leave bad smells. Yes, I have some of those. It was on a Shark Tank, I think. I forgot what they're called. I love Vicks. I just sniff the Vicks anyway because I love the smell. My friend's daughter is at my state cheerleader. Oh, she is, Lynn? His feet go in and out. No, but never before. What's Amish soap? Or as my friend says it, Amish. Her dial soap works good, and also Summer Eve's. Dial soap doesn't. Not for him. The Gold Bar. What the Gold Bar is really good for is acne. So if you have kids that have acne, get them the Gold Dials Bar for their face. The best for their face. Because it's an antibacterial. And acne is a fungus, pretty much, like bacteria. It's bacteria. I'm such a smell person. I love smell. So if you have teenagers or your grandma or grandfather, 2 teenagers that have acne, Dial soap is one of the best. Jennifer, ever since Jennifer got off the pill, she has struggled with acne, which is also probably something that, you know, that's on the Ed side, because Ed used to have bad acne. And athlete foot cream is good for acne. Weird. And anyway, it really helps her face. Vinegar and baking soda grandma used on for her hair. Leah, this is a medium. This is a medium. So depending on the shirt, medium or large. Yeah. Charcoal soap. Yeah. And toothpaste. My mom used to put toothpaste on her pimples. And Ed tries to put toothpaste on his scars. So I don't know. Let's see, lights with perfume. Let's see, I love smells. Smells to me are so amazing. Pool does dupes and it really works. Nina Pool. On my pimples as a teenager. My mom was always like walking around. Ma, what do you got? Old Spice. Dan used to use Irish Spring. Yeah. And then I just kind of... The Johnson baby soap. That's what Dan uses. He's been into the baby soap mild. Yeah. I remind you of your mom. Do I look that old? Amish? I don't know this Amish stuff. Stetson? Oh my God, that's so old. Old Spice too. My grandpa used to always, my grandpa had a scent too. And it was like gold Listerine, my grandpa. And then I think he would do the aftershave of Old Spice. Yeah. It was always like, I knew grandpa was just in the bathroom when he did that. Anyway. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Had third-degree burns, and I do not have a scar on my hand at all. From the Amish, chickweed. Chickweed. Try perfume soap. Old Spice. I buy the scents that I like. Amish chickweed. We have to remember that. Chickweed. Chickweed for that. That for scars. If you guys literally have Amish country close to you, I do, Leah. Check it out for scars. I love rose too. I love more plumeria. Oh, they're starting with the yard work. At least they gave me a little time today. They didn't start so early. Anyhow, okay, love you. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that. If you want to check out my TikTok shop, Danielle Salinger TikTok shop, it should bring you there, let you know of all the things that I have tried. Almost. There's a couple things I haven't tried yet. But sometimes in order to get the free product, you have to post it to your showcase first. So if you have any questions, message me. If not, ask me tomorrow. If not, ask me tonight. And I'll see you guys later. Remember, you are important, you matter, and you are worthy, and every day is a new day. It's okay to be in your feels. It's okay to feel like shit. It's okay to be overwhelmed. It sucks. Take the day, do what you got to do to get through it, and then plan on the next day being the day. And if it's not, fuck it. Who cares? Then take another day. I think I might take another day today. Anyway, love you guys. Have a good one. See you later. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah. See you later. Oh, Leah, you're sweet. By the way, which is really weird, is I didn't want to say it on TikTok just because, but I got a violation about discussing gummies, right? Have you not seen a fucking video when they talk about gummies on TikTok? What? Who? Huh? Fuck. Anyway, so have a good day. I'm just saying, I just had to wait and tell you all that. TikTok is cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. Anyway, love ya. Me too, Drake. More and more and more. Ugh.